Hello, my dear friends. Good morning to you all and welcome back to the 10th standard English classes. Dear student, I hope that all are you good at your home. Today, we are going to discuss with the second part of the lesson on top of the word, which is the second lesson in a supplementary part. Dear student, I hope that you understood the previous class very well. In the part first on the same lesson, we discussed some important things. Let us glance once again what we discussed in the earlier classes. Dear student, in the last class, in the same lesson on the top of the word, written by Dicky Dolman, and she explains her experiences, what she had faced before she mountaineering the Everest. Dear student, Dicky Dolma faced many hardship from her childhood. At a very tender age, she lost her loving mother. Soon after that, she lost her brother also. See, these two experiences made her profound impact on her life. But she never thought to leave her goal. She always kept her goal. Since she was a one-tracked mind, she never thought to leave her feet on goal. Even though she faced many hardship in her life, she continued her hard work. She continued to walk on her one track way. My dear students, see, in her early life, she faced many things. She never thought that climbing Mount Everest was a difficult task or difficult challenge in her life. Why? Because since she had a greatest determination, perseverance and one-tracked mind, she never thought that it was a difficult task. And then her home is surrounded by, yes, snow-covered mountain. And whenever she wakes up early in the morning, it was the first scene. What was the first scene? Yes. She used to see the aspirants used to climb Mount Everest every in the morning. And the beauty of the Mount Everest. And the atmosphere in the atmosphere surrounded her home. So these were the scene where she used to see whenever she wake up early in the morning. And also, she intended that she must go on top of the world, that is on the tip of Mount Everest, and she wanted to feel the experience by standing on Mount Everest, grandeur of the nature and breathtaking experience by standing at the top of the world. So this was the thing made her to take this mountaineering aspects as a challenge. So when this challenge came to true, means when she came to know that the mountaineering training institution had established at Manali in 1990 onwards. Then she felt very happy and she thought that her dream came true. All her relatives, friends and neighbors suggested her to join that mountaineering institution at Manali. All of them stood by her. So according to the suggestion of all these people, Dicky Dolma felt very happy and she admitted that institution at Manali, and she got yes, she got the first A grade or first rank in that mountaineering course. Dear student, again her determination, perseverance, then hardworking nature, one-tracked mind caused her to get the first rank or A grade in the mountaineering courses. And she extremely felt very happy when she got her name, when she confirmed her name, or her name was confirmed in the list of all India expedition in the next coming year. Then she felt very happy, extremely she felt very happy by seeing her name in the list of all Indian expedition too. Then exactly in that time she felt really very happy about that. See all these, what happened to her or what caused her to do all these things, even though she felt many obstacles or many troubles or many hardship. The only few things what she had, none other than determination, perseverance, persistence, hardworking nature and one-tracked mind. All these consolidation of all these good qualities made her to achieve the good feat or good supreme places in her life. See, these were the things what we discussed in the earlier classes. My dear student, in this class, we will discuss the remaining part of the lesson on the top of the word in part 2. Let us see. Dear student, I hope that you have opened your books. Have you opened your book? Yes. Come to the page number 187. 187. In the last class, we completed up to the third stanza or third paragraph. Got it? In this class, we should start from fourth para. Got it? Okay. Let me read the lesson first and listen my reading carefully. Put your finger. If you find any new words, tell me after my reading. Got it? Okay, let us go. Para 4. After the completion of the course, I was assured of a place in the team. I climbed Mount Everest on May 10, 1993 and became the youngest woman in the world to have achieved the awesome feat of scaling the world's highest peak. I had just turned 19 and suddenly I had the whole world at my feet, literally. The view from above is something that only an Everester will understand, but perhaps not be able to fully describe. It was much more breathtaking than I could ever had imagined. The entire national and the state awards that have been bestowed with are nothing compared to the experiences of seeing that view. 6th para. As for mountaineering being a tough sport, frankly, the thought never crossed my mind. Maybe it was my zeal for the work. Scaling peaks is second nature to me. I was very determined and was willing to go to any lengths to achieve my goal. When it comes to hard work, I have never been scared. 7th. As for sincerity and responsibilities, I am not a shirker. In fact, the early hardship of life had helped me realize that success always follows hard work and dedication. In my quest for the Everest, I used to participate 4 hours daily. Come to the 8th para. More than the physical and mental problems, my biggest headache was my financial situation. When I was getting ready for the final frontier, my father was bedridden and a lot of money was needed for his treatment. So the family had very little to offer me. We had to take a specific amount with us, which was really big for me. Yet I never once considered leaving the spot. Ninth para. Besides mountaineering, I love to listen to music, especially old Hindi film songs. I lost my father a year and a half after scaling the Everest. Currently, I am teaching mountaineering at the institute where I learned the ropes myself. I would like my children to take up adventure sports, provided they are willing. Provided they are willing. Dear student, I hope that you understood my reading, and you will have 2 minutes of time. Have a silent reading and find the difficulties of the new words. Got it? Okay, dear students. Yeah. I hope that you have listed out few new words. Okay. Dear student, come here. I have also listed some new words from the text. Listen here. Bestowed means dayapalisu. Dayapalisu. Got it? We can also say in another word. What we may say blessed, like that. Got it? Bestowed. Then scale. I think you are very familiar with this word when we were discussing in the last lessons or last classes. This word came so many times in the last classes. Scale, fear or hedarike in Kannada. Shirker, yes, this is the new word for you. Got it? You are hearing for the new time. Shirker means a person running away from the risks or responsibility. That is called shirker. A person, one who is not ready to take the challenges in his life, or the person, one who is not ready to take the risks or responsibilities. So such is called as the shirker. So he always used to, shirker means he is always used to run away from the responsibilities or risks. Then frontier. Frontier means border or Gadinadu in Kannada. And then assured. Assured means guaranteed. Guaranteed. Then Everester. Everester means one who is having the experience of climbing Mount Everest. Everester means Parvatarohi. It means in English, the person one who is having experiences of climbing Mount Everest. Those are called as Everesters or Everester. Then next thing is a quest. Quest means search or research or show the name or some show the name in Kannada. Then besides, yes, besides means along with that, along with or also or in addition to that or with or jotege in Kannada. See, these are the new words which come in this context. I hope that you have also listed out some new words by using dictionary or treasurer. Got it? Yes, dear students, I hope that you have written all these things in your day book. Got it? Now come to the explanation part. In the fourth para, see, in the last class we came to know that how Dicky Doma felt very happy when she heard that her name was confirmed or guaranteed in the list of all Indian expedition. Then she felt very happy. After that, she conducted many climbing Mount Everest. Successfully, she did those things. And she also attended many mountaineerings and many climbing mounts or Everests like that. Got it? Now, after the completion of the course, see, when did she join the course? She come to the third para. We came to know that she completed her course in 1991. See, after that she got a good place and she got assured sport in that course. And also, she successfully did all the things after she completed the course. Then, I was assured of a place in the team. Assured means, yes, what is meant by assured? Guaranteed. After she completed her training, after she completed her mountaineering course, she was guaranteed. She was assured the best place in Indian. Best place in the team. I climbed Mount Everest on May 10, 1993. Dear student, when did Dicky Dorma climb Mount Everest? On 10th May. 10th May 1993. On this day, Dicky Dorma climbed Mount Everest, got it, and became the youngest woman in the world. And became the youngest women in the world. See, in that time, in the time of 1993, when she climbed Mount Everest, her age was just 19, and she became the first youngest woman to do so, to achieve this feat. They stood in 2 years ago. Now, the record has been broken. The record has been broken. Who broke this record? Yes, Shivangi Gupta. Shivangi Gupta broke that record, and she became the youngest woman to do so. In 2018, she climbed in 2018 the Mount Everest, and now, according to the history, Shivangi Gupta placed a first rank to do this achievement, and she becomes the youngest woman to climb Mount Everest. She climbed that Mount Everest in the year 2018. Got it? The date 17th May. 17th May 2018, she climbed Mount Everest. Shivangi Gupta broken the record of Dicky Dorma, who climbed Mount Everest on 10th May 1993 at the age of 19. But Shivangi Gupta, she climbed Mount Everest on 17th May 2018 at the age of just 16. Thus, Shivangi Gupta became the most youngest woman in the world. And then, dear student, come here next. In the world, to have achieved the awesome feat of scaling the world highest peak. I had just turned 19 and suddenly I had the whole world at my feet literally. See, she felt very happy. Just imagine, dear students, being a 19-year girl, it was possible to her to climb Mount Everest with an gel like an ant, and she feel very happy about that, and she thought that by standing on the top of the world, by standing on the mountain, by standing on the tip of the Mount Everest, she felt that the whole world is under the feet of Dicky Dorma. Literally, she says it is literally. Yes, really. As soon as she climbed Mount Everest and she went to the top of the world, she felt very happy that she climbed the top of the world. That is called on the top of the world. She climbed Mount Everest, and she felt very happy that the view from above is something that only an Everester will understand. See, the student, every human being is having their own talent. So what should we do? We should drag it out. So after we drag it out, we should have some hard working nature. We should have some dedication. Then only it can possible to achieve some feat like that. See here, we can also remember a song which is there in Kannada. See what what is that in the movie? See in the poem or in the literary work in Kannada, Mankutimana Kagga, written by DVG. See in that poem, the poet used to say that see, humankind should not be depressed for anything else. He should come back again. So how it is explained in this poem in Kannada? He says in that line, Satyanendina Beda, Sotanendina Beda, Battitu Yennuru Satvadoti Endana Beda, Harshakiri Dari Mankutimma. I would like to repeat once again. Satyanendina Beda, Sotanendina Beda, Battitu Yennuru Satvadoti Endana Beda, Harshakiri Dari Mankutimma. See, in this line, or in this small poem, the poet used to inspire the depressed people. Likewise, here, Dicky Dolma, she faced many hardships in her early life. She lost her mother, brother, and everything. But she did not lose her confidence. She did not leave her hardworking nature. Likewise, DVG also inspired all these categories. We can also say one of the important songs in the poem in the movie, My Autograph. Yarigilli novilla, yarigilli savilla, kala kadeva hageyalla mayavaguvanthadu. ಉಳಿಪೆಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನುವ ಕಲ್ಲೆ ಶಿಲೆಯಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವುದು ದಿನನೋ ನುಂಗುವ ಜೀವವೇ ನೆರಳಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವುದು ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ನೋವಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮಬಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿರಲು ಆಕಾಶವೇ ಅಂಗೈಲಿ ಮನವೇ ಓ ಮನವೇ ನೀ ಕುಗ್ಗದಿರು ಏನೇ ಸಾಧನೆಗೂ ನೀ ಮೊದಲಾಗು ಅರಳುವ ಹೂಗಳೇ ಆಡಿಸಿರಿ ಬಾಳೊಂದು ಹೋರಾಟ ಮರೆಯದಿರಿ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಕಿರಣಗಳೇ ಬನ್ನಿಸಿರಿ ഇരുളിಂದೆ ಬೆಳಕುಂಟು ತೋರಿಸಿರಿ ನಾಳೆಯ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇರಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಲಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲುವ ಭರವಸೆ ಒಂದೇ ಬೆಳಕಾಗಲಿ ಮನವೇ ಓ ಮನವೇ ನೀ ಕುಗ್ಗದಿರು ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಬಯಲಿರಲಿ ಮುನ್ನುಗ್ಗುತ್ತಿರು. See dear student, in this song, how the lines are inspiring the people. Likewise here, Dicky Dolma, she never lose her confidence. She used to say, the view from above is something that only an Everester will understand. Everester, what is meant by Everester? Everester, one who is having the experience of climbing Mount Everest. See, Dicky Dolma shares the experiences that one who is climbed to the Mount Everest, he can only understand how the feeling must be there when we go to the top of the world. These people, the Everesters, can only understand the experience of breathtaking view from the top of the world, she says, and perhaps not be able to fully describe. See, that is why a proverb is there in English. Experience cannot be explained. Experience cannot be explained. Here, the experience of climbing Mount Everest cannot be described by words. Dicky Dolma says. So that can be felt. That can be felt. The experience of mountaineering, the experience of climbing Mount Everest can only felt by climbing Mount Everest, but cannot be described or it cannot be understood to the others. It was much more breathtaking than I could ever had imagined. See how the experience she described that she in the earlier time she never had such a kind of experience. See, it is nothing but breathtaking experience to her. She is not able to compare this experience. She is not able to compare the climbing Mount Everest and its experience with any other experience of her early life. She says, even it beyond her imagination. Beyond her imagination cannot be imagined. The entire national and state awards that I have been bestowed with are nothing compared. See how beyond comparable, it is not comparable. Unable to compare the experience of this such kind. See how she is not able to give experience. She is not able to give comparison to the medals, certificates, and any kind of things. So this climbing Mount Everest and experience of climbing Mount Everest is greater than the feeling of when she gets the medals from state and nationals. See, state and nationals medals are nothing compared to the experience of a breathtaking experience of Mount Everest, she says. Experience of seeing that view. As for mountaineering be a tough sport, frankly, she agrees that it is the toughest job. What is the toughest job according to her agreement? Yes, climbing Mount Everest is the toughest job in her life. She knows frankly that, and she accepts that it is a toughest job, frankly, she says. The thought never crossed in her mind. See, it was explained earlier also. Climbing Mount Everest, she knows very well that climbing Mount Everest is the toughest job in all humankind. But this thing, the toughest job, climbing Mount Everest is the toughest job, this thing never crossed in her mind. Maybe it was my zeal for the work. So why? Because the tough thing never crossed in her mind, because she has zeal. She had a determination. Maybe it was her zeal for the work. Whenever she takes any kind of work, she does it with some dedication. She does with some zeal. She does with the perseverance and persistence. And she puts a lot of effort for the work. So these things only caused her to feel never difficult. Scaling peaks is second nature to her. See, scaling peak is a second nature to her. I was very determined and was willing to go to any lengths to achieve my goal. See how she determined, dear student, she determined to take any kind of challenges, and she was never compromised. She never compromised for her hard work and reaching the goal. She says she was ready to take any kind of challenges, any kind of things, willing to go any lengths to achieve my goal. Dear students, here Dicky don't know how she had a greatest desire or determination. She was ready to take any kind of challenges and any kind of length and any kind of hard work in nature. She was ready to take in her life. When it comes to hard work, I have never been scared. See, whenever she thinks it is hard work, she never be scared. Avadu kuda hedarta irilla. When she thinks that it is a challenging work, she takes it with a zeal of an ant, and she loves taking challenges. Never be scared. As for sincerity and responsibility, see, when we come to her sincerity and taking responsibility, I am not a shirker. What is meant by shirker, dear student? Shirker means, come to the glossary. What is that? Shirker, a person running away from the risks or responsibility. She was not a risk. She explains that she was not a shirker. Shirker means a person who is going to away from taking risks and responsibility. That means she always ready to take challenges. She always ready to take risks in her life. She always ready to take the responsibility in her life, and she never be gone away. She never be gone away from the risks and responsibility. So that she loves taking risks and responsibility. So that is why she never be called as shirker for herself. In fact, perhaps really the early hardship of life had helped me realize exactly, see, to maintain such a kind of mentality, what caused her. So early life of Dicky Dolma, what she received, what she faced, hardship of life in her tender or early life. What hardship did she face in her early life? She lost her mother, brother, and nobody supported her early life, isn't it? So these were made her, these experiences made her to take that kind of challenges, and also realized these early experiences realized her that success always follows hard work and dedication. By facing all these hardship of her life early in her life, realized that success always follows hard work and dedication. Success never be fulfilled without hard work and dedication. Without hard work and dedication, we cannot be reached for our goal. So these things was very well known to Dicky Doma. Yes, in my quest for the Everest, quest means research or search, quest, research or search, ಅಥವಾ ಹುಡುಕು, ಸಂಶೋಧಿಸು. In my quest for the Everest, in my search for achieving the toppest place or to go to the toppest feat in the world, I used to practice 4 hours daily. How many hours she used to practice? Yes, she used to put effort for 4 hours daily to achieve that goal or to reach the top of the world or to climb the Mount Everest. She used to put 4 hours hard work daily. More than the physical and mental problems, dear students, every human being is having their own problem. Likewise, Dicky Dorma was also having many problems. More than the physical and mental problems, being a girl, she has many problems. She has physically and mental problems. See, beyond more than the physical problem, she has some kind of mental problems. Sorry, more than the physical and mental problems. See, even though she has faced so many physical and mental problems, beyond that, Adrachi, her biggest problem was her financial situation. Dear student, she had to face worsen condition. She had to face the worst condition, especially the economical condition of Dicky Dorma's family. So how it was? When I was getting ready for the final frontier, the student frontier means border or Gadinadu. Frontier means border or Gadinadu. When she was about to go to the final frontier or final destination, my father was bedridden. My father, Dicky Dorma's father, was ill. His condition was worsened. Bedridden means the person, one who is not able to do his work due to ill health. So that is why they used to sleep on the bed. So our father was in bedridden and he was taking treatment on bed, and a lot of money was needed for his treatment. So huge amount was needed to give good treatment to her father. So the family had very little to offer me. So since her father was in worse condition or ill condition, her family, Dicky Dorma's family, was unable to fulfill the needs of Dicky Dorma, what she wanted to do, her training or her work. So that is why the huge amount was spent. The huge amount was spent to give treatment to her father by the family. So that is why she couldn't get proper amount or money to do her works. we had to take a specific amount. See here, the trainees the trainees usually needed some specific amount to complete that training or work or deed. But she was unable to receive the specific amount what actually was needed there due to her father was in ill condition, which was really big for her. It was really big for Dicky Dorma because she couldn't receive proper or specific amount what she needed to get her work due to her father was in ill condition and he was in bedridden. Her family was unable to give her proper amount. So it was her worst condition. More than her mental and physical problem, she faced financial problems more. Yet, I never once considered leaving the spot. See, even though Dicky Dorma faced physically, mentally, and financially, but she never thought that leaving the spot or leaving her work or leaving her hard work. That is why I sang a song earlier. ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ನೋವಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲ ಕಾಲ ಕಳೆವ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಯವಾಗುವಂಥದು ಉಳಿಪೆಟ್ಟು ತಿನ್ನುವ ಕಲ್ಲೆ ಶಿಲೆಯಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವುದು ದಿನ ನೋವ ನುಂಗುವ ಜೀವವೇ ನೆರಳಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವುದು ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಿಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ನೋವಿಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮಬಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗಿರಲು ಆಕಾಶವೇ ಅಂಗೈಲಿ ಓ ಮನವೇ ನೀ ಕುಗ್ಗದಿರು ಏನೇ ಸಾಧನೆಗೂ ನೀ ಮೊದಲಾರು. Dear students, come here. Even the DVG also states the same line. ಸತ್ತನೆಂದಿನ ಬೇಡ ಸೋತನೆಂದಿನ ಬೇಡ ಬತ್ತಿತು ಎನ್ನುಳು ಸತ್ತು ದೋಟಿ ಎಂದರ ಬೇಡ ಹರುಷಕ್ಕಿದೆ ದಾರಿ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ. He says in that line. See here, Dicky Dorma, she also thinks in the same way. Even though she faced many financially, physically and mental problems, but never thought to leave the hard work or spot for doing it. She took it as challenge and she did it. Definitely, she achieved that feat. Besides mountaineering, come to the 9th para. Besides mountaineering, besides means along with that, along with that also in addition to that, in Kannada, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬೆಟ್ಟ ಹತ್ತುವುದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ I love to listen to music. She loves to listen to music, especially Hindi music. She loves Hindi music too much. From songs, Hindi songs. I lost my father a year and a half after scaling the Mount Everest. Yes, unfortunately, she lost her father after 1.5 years after scaling the Mount Everest. She lost her mother a year and a half after scaling the Mount Everest, unfortunately. Currently I am teaching mountaineering at the institute where I learned. At presently, Dicky Dorma, even though she lost all the family members, brother, mother and father, but she did not do that work. What now she is doing? Presently, she is giving training to her young mountaineering people, young trainees, our next generations, where she took training at Manali. Dear students, she took training at Manali, the same mountaineering institution. We could see Dicky Dorma, who was giving training or who was teaching to the younger generation, who were coming to the institution, have a great desire to reach that goal. Learned the ropes myself. I would like my children to take up adventurous sports, provided they are willing. So what she desired? She would like to give the training to the children or trainees or students who are aspired and come to the institution. Adventurous sports. provided they are willing, and she is giving training, and she is pushing them, and she is giving some confidence to the younger generation, and who are willing to do that work. See, this is the entire picture of Dicky Dolma, my dear students. One thing what we come to know through this lesson means, whatever obstacles or whatever difficulties come in our life, we should not leave our hard work, and we should not run away from the place or run away from the difficulties. Instead of run away from the situation, we should take the difficulties, we should take the challenges with a spirited mind, with some confidence. Then we will definitely reach our goal, and we will definitely become a greatest asset to the nation. Good. I hope that you will also take all the difficulties which will appear in your life as a challenge, and I hope that you will not shirker, and you will receive all kind of challenges with some confidence in your life, and you will receive your goal in your life. I wish you very best of luck for your future. Dear student, this is the complete experiences of Dicky Dolma, who penned herself after her incident, who wrote the entire experiences through this lesson on the top of the world after her climb Mount Everest. See, come to the page number 188. Here are two questions as your homework. First one, give an account of Dicky Dolma's hardship and challenges she faced before she was qualified for this venture of scaling the peak. And the second question, how has Dicky Dolma described her preparedness for the task of scaling Mount Everest? So dear student, I hope that you would definitely complete the answer for the questions, these two questions, and also I hope that you would complete the notes of the lesson. Got it? Thank you very much, and we will meet with the next lesson. Thank you.